Hi everyone, I'm Carol Keller, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Illinois in the United States. And today's project that I have for you features the Nourish and Flourish card kit and lunch bag. The kit includes 9 cards, 3 of 3 different designs, and they are perfect for a beginning card maker. So if you're a beginning card maker, this is a great way to start. It also includes a canvas lined lunch bag, and the best part is that $3 of your purchase goes to organizations that provide support to lessen food insecurity. So not only do you learn how to make cards and have a beautiful lunch bag to use every day, but you'll support organizations that help feed the hungry. All right, let's get started. First, I want to show you the lunch bag that's part of the kit. It is beautiful. It's got a beautiful floral arrangement that actually is similar to what's on the cards that we are going to make today. And as you can see, it's insulated. It's got a nice zipper, and so it's perfect for taking your lunch or a snack when you're on the go. So that again is the lunch bag. Now let me show you the cards. Here are the cards that we will be making today that come with the kit. And you will see that the kit comes with instructions for how to complete them. So you have instructions to make all 3 of the cards. And you also have on the back a QR code for beginners, but I will walk you through if you are a beginner. You won't even need that. And as always, all of our kits come with photos of everything that's included. So that's the first thing you want to do, is double check to make sure that everything is in your kit. And in this case, it has tags that are in several languages, not just English. So we have German, and we have French, and we have Dutch, since Stampin' Up! Is in all of those markets. And so what I think I'm going to do is, obviously once I finish using the English ones, I may just turn these over and use the backs as labels on some of my other cards. And at the end, I'll talk to you a little bit about how to step up these cards if that's what you would like to do. But right now we're going to make them just as they are. So we'll start with the first one, that just saying hello. So we'll move that over to the side. And I have chosen the card base that they show in the picture. All of them are basic white, and they are all embossed on the front, but all 3 of them have different embossing. So this is the one for our just saying hello. I always use my bone folder to make a nice crease, which helps the card to lie flat. And you can see I didn't do it on this one. So we will help that one to lie flat as well. All right, and we have some adhesive back die cuts that come with the kit. So those are just peel and stick. And then we have some flowers. So I'm just going to punch out the ones that are appropriate for this card. And then all we're going to do is turn them over and put glue dots on the back of most of them. Although you can see these 2 are actually popped up with dimensionals. So I'm going to take one of each of the flowers and put those aside, because we're going to use dimensionals on those. And we're going to use glue dots on the others. The glue dots come with the kit, and so do the dimensionals. And it even shows you in the photos how many to put on each. It couldn't be easier if this is your first time making a card. It shows all those little dots are glue dots. So it shows you how many to put, and it does tell you to bump up the one part of the card with dimensionals, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and one with glue dots. But I've decided to bump up a second one, so I will show you that. So you can do it my way, or you can follow along just like it shows in the directions. That's the nice thing, there's no wrong way, since whoever receives the card doesn't know what it was supposed to look like. And now for this flower, I'm going to just put a dimensional, or excuse me, a glue dot at one end, and we're going to put a dimensional on the other end. So let me grab those. One here, and we're going to put one here. So you have your choice, like I said, of bumping up the small flower or not. And then we just take the paper backings off. So for the dimensionals, we peel and kind of with your fingertip grab the little paper that's on the back of the glue dots. And I will do those and be right back. All right, all of the backings are off. So now it's just a matter of placing. Oh, and I forgot one thing. I forgot our label first. We need to get our label from the set. The label is just saying hello. And on that, we will put, again, a few dimensionals. And it shows you in the photo to put 3 across the middle. You do want to make sure there's one in the middle because you don't want it to sag. So definitely remember that. Now I'll take the paper off of these and we'll place it in the center of the card. And so now it's just a matter of laying out those flowers according to the picture, or this card, which is the same. So we're going to tuck one behind here, and you can do that because the dimensionals are only in the center, so it gives you room to do that. And actually, yeah, this one is the one I bumped up. So we're going to lay it like this, so that just the edge is on the top and they're the same height. And then we've got our small leaves, and we'll put those over here. Same thing for this one. We use the dimensional. I didn't feel like we needed it here, but you could put one, but there's a glue dot here and then a dimensional. So the glue dot is meant to sit on the tag and the dimensional on the base of the card. And we'll tuck in our leaf and our other leaf, keeping in mind where we want the flower to be. And actually, I think for this one, because it showed it in the card overlapped, I just overlapped it a little bit without a dimensional. And then did the same thing with this, just attached. There are 2, so it will kind of adhere to both sides, both ends. And we're almost done. We're just gonna add some bling. And this also comes with the kit. I'm gonna use my take your pick tool. The putty end is perfect for picking up these, I'm gonna turn it this way though. Perfect for picking up these beautiful embellishments. And again, I just followed placement from the picture that comes with the instructions. And that's it. Card number 1 is complete. Here's our second card, and we will get started with that one. So again, we start with that card base that matches the one in the photo for the card. And you could certainly change them up and use them on whichever cards you would like. It really doesn't matter. There's no wrong way. We start off again with an adhesive back die cut, and this one goes the length of the card and in the center. And of course our label. And we are going to put dimensionals on the back of that, as all 3 cards do the same. And we'll take the paper backing off and place it in the center of the card. And then we'll grab our flowers. And now that we have them arranged, none of these were bumped up on this card. None of them used dimensionals. So I'm just going to turn them all over and put the glue dots on and be right back. All right, so now I have put the glue dots on the back and taken the paper backings off. So it may be hard to see, but I have several on the bigger ones and also on the little flowers with the stems. I put several just to hold all the pieces down. And now we're just ready to place. Again, just following the illustration, either here or in your booklet that comes with the kit. And there's really no wrong way. So if you wanted to change things up and move things around and use different flowers and leaves on different cards, you're certainly welcome to do that. But if this is your first time card making and you're a little intimidated by that, that's okay too. That's why they have the instructions, so you can just follow along exactly as it is shown in the photos. Just a couple left. We have other kits that we sell that also involve no stamping, as this one does. This is, you know, the ones that don't have stamping are great for beginners, like I said, because the intimidation factor is gone. You just follow the photos and put the cards together and people will love them. All right, all we need on this one is our bling. Can't have a card without bling. So definitely go to Stampin' Up's website though and check out some of those other kits if you like this one. They're in our kits collection, and some do have stamping and some don't. So you do have your choice, and I will show a little bit of stamping on the end. We'll stamp on the inside, but that is card number 2. And here's the third and final card that comes in the kit. We have our card base. And as with the other 2 cards, we have a die cut. So you can see all the die cuts are used once you make all the cards. And this one goes at the bottom. And we take our label and put dimensionals. So again, they all go together the same way as well. You could assembly line, you could fold all your cards, put all your die cuts on, then do all your labels, then do the flowers and leaves last. It's up to you. That is a good way to do it if you want to get them done quickly. This is a great project to do with friends too, if you want to get together and each make one set of the cards, or to do with your children or your grandchildren. All right, and now we take out the last of the flowers and leaves. And so you see that the sheet is now empty. We've used all of those as well to make the cards. And I'm going to, again, put the glue dots on the back and dimensionals on a couple things, and I'll be right back. All right, and as you can see, I put glue dots on all of these flowers, and just the dark Calypso coral ones have dimensionals. So I changed it up just a tiny bit from what is shown in the photos. Let's move these out of the way a little bit. As you can see, they're very sticky. All right, and we will start our placement. It is easiest to start with the large flowers, and I like the idea of going with the corner around that inside of the flower. So we'll do the larger ones first. And then, like I said, I bumped these up with dimensionals. So we'll put one here and one next to it over here, and the last one here. And then all we need again is our bling. And I didn't say it before, but these obviously are adhesive backed as well, which makes it super easy and not at all messy to place them, especially when using the Take Your Pick tool. There are 5 actually, so we're good to go. We'll save that for another card. So you will have a few of these left. You will also have some glue dots left and some dimensionals when you finish. And so you can use those obviously on other projects, but those are the 3 cards. And I'm going to grab a stamp set and be right back to show you if you want to move beyond what is in the kit. All right, so I am bringing in the Botanical Layers stamp set so that we can add a sentiment on the inside of the card, because for me, that's what always finishes it. And I'm bringing in my Shaded Spruce ink pad as well, as we will use that. And what's really helpful is that they give you the coordinating colors also in the kit. So in this case, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, which is in one of the other cards, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pool Party is in one of the other ones, and then Shaded Spruce. So you know right away what coordinates. And actually this is Pool Party. All right, so now we have all of the cards, and this is Daffodil Delight. That wasn't in the other card. And we have a couple of stamps from that Botanical Layers stamp set. So I thought we would add using our Shaded Spruce ink, because that is the color that's in the sentiment on the front, but you could use any of the other colors, of course. I'm just so lucky to know you. Seems like a thank you card. So I'm going to stamp thank you for everything. So you just, if you are a new stamper, you just tap lightly, very lightly on your stamp, because you don't want stray ink around the edges. And if you push in really hard with our firm foam pads, you will get a lot of stray ink, and then you run the risk of getting it on your card. So tap, 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 and then stamp. And we'll do the same thing for this one. So then you just retap a couple of times and then stamp again. For the just saying hello, I thought we would use the thinking of you. So same thing, tap, 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 turn over to make sure you have good coverage with your ink. Stamp. Re-ink by tapping a couple of times. Stamp. And I think for the I appreciate you more than you know, that calls for a thank you. So we'll bring that one back. Tap, tap, tap. And the last one. And that's it. Then all you have to do is clean your stamp. And for that, you can use baby wipes, or you can use our wonderful Stampin' Scrub mat and our Stampin' Mist Cleaner. You spray the mist on the mat and then scrub your stamp in there, and it not only cleans it, but with the mist it conditions it as well. And let me bring the cards back one more time so that you can see them. And that's it. Quick and easy cards. The most tedious thing, honestly, is just taking off the backings from those small glue dots, but they work really well. And anybody who you give the cards to would appreciate them because they're so pretty. So that's it. If you are, again, interested in any of our kits, check out the kits collection section of the Stampin' Up! Website and you will see them. Like I said before, there are several that have no stamping involved. They come just like this with pre-stamped labels. Or if you want to venture out into stamping, there are a bunch of kits that also do include stamping. There is a Halloween kit and at least one Christmas card kit, and then plus some for any occasion. So check them out. Some for kids as well. So we have quite a variety. And there are also some other things in the kits collection that are not cards. So check those out too. There's a home decor piece and some other little items. So check those out. All right, thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate you watching. Please feel free to leave me some love in the comments because I love that. And if you haven't subscribed already to my channel, please do so. If you click on the bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos. Check out my Facebook page, Carol Keller Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I do a live presentation almost every Tuesday afternoon at 4:30 Central Time, and I hope to see you there. And if you would like to be on my email list, check out the description and you can email me and I will add you to the list so that you will know when Stampin' Up! Has specials or I have classes or workshops. So check those out as well. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Happy stamping!